the connection for this clip. We on Georgia State. I was inside of the government building, having hands laid on me by the mamas. There are an overwhelming amount of praying women with brass in the Fulton County government building. Told me to make sure I let all of you students know, all of my youth know, chill out. Y'all in Fulton County. A lot of folk perpetuating violence ain't really a part of the county. National Park Service ain't a part of the county. They in their little bubble, answering to the federal government. And Warlock. And Shannon Jones, he just a press secretary. Now, Willie Watkins hired Brian Kenley. Brian Kenley, as a Georgia State alumni attorney, is 10 times smarter than Kenley Waller. 10 times. So old boy got played. Now, I'm busy, but for the sake of the court, we need to document my typical ministerial walk.
The elevators are not working properly.
You fine, let's see. Somebody call the police. We within 200 feet. Can we get Georgia PD on site? Hey, sweetheart, can you call Georgia Public Safety? I feel threatened. Yep. We got a problem in the admin building. The controller not here right now. I'm going to walk over to Public Safety. We're going to get him served. We're going to get Johnny served. Wait a minute. Now, that's the stuff Blake talking about. She said I'm not supposed to be here. We're going to Public Safety. Y'all not supposed to be in here? I think Johnny Waller is not supposed to be in here. We are documenting the corruption in the building. I've never been criminally trespassed. I've never been warned. Let's walk up to this officer right here. See if we can get served. I see a Georgia State peace officer. Wrong officer to be on tape. Officer.
All right, man. Leave my space. That's all I ask.
Absolutely.
All right, what do you need?
I have a temporary protection order. Was sent over to Chris Dozier. Sent over to Sergeant Johnson about Johnny Waller. Specifically outlines me, Georgia State, as well as I believe Lieutenant Hayward might have it because of some stuff that took place. And I was walking through. I've never been criminally trespassed in the building. He's supposed to stay 200 yards from me. But there's some issue when I'm walking through. I'm not supposed to be in the building. Security saying that, but that's not what's legal. I ain't got you. I respect it. But I need a peace officer to serve him. The file records, Chris Dozier. You're familiar with Dozier? Dozier. Yes? Told me if I had an altercation to call y'all so y'all can come over. Any peace officer can serve him. You can't cuff him right now until he's served, but you can serve him. And it's on file in the records room. I appreciate it, officer. We're at the corner of Piedmont and John Wesley Dobbs, and exactly what they said was going to happen in the government building took place. We walked in, and the folks, you ain't supposed to be here. Well, wait a minute. That's not what Georgia PD said. That's not what the Fulton County judge said. And right now, we're waiting for a Georgia State officer to respond.
Where were you at?
I was walking through the building.
And you have a criminal trespass from the building?
I don't. I've never been served with a criminal trespass.
All right. right, so why are we talking right now?
Because I got a TPO for an individual, and that individual's within 2,000 yards of where I'm walking and administering outside. So you as a peace officer have to enforce that. You don't have to arrest him right now.
Give me ID, man.
And it's on file with Sergeant Johnson. I believe he's on shift. My ID, there's some crime for me? Or you want to identify me for the... Because I've never gotten a criminal trespass. And I spoke and left a message with Lieutenant Hayward. Spoke to Officer Dozier.
Hey, just stand over there, man.
Absolutely. Hey, y'all, all the students online, y'all go ahead and call over to the lieutenant. I walked in the building, y'all, and they said I wasn't supposed to be in the building. I actually spoke to the controller of the university. I spoke to public safety. The only one that's actually done any...
Hey, look.
I'm on live with the students. My bad.
Why? Who are you talking to, man?
I'm on
You
live.
asking me for help.
I am, but I'm documenting it because it might be it might be an IA issue with Lieutenant Hayward. So I'm documenting my interaction. I don't know you personally, so I'm documenting it because there's a lot of stuff going on. Like for instance, I have a TPO when I spoke to your department about when I walk in and I've spoken to a sergeant. Then after they received it, I was told what to do. I walk in, I'm being treated like I got criminal trespass. Even you said, am I not supposed to be in the building with criminal trespass? If I am...
I'm getting it checked out right now.
If
man.
I'm a victim with a TPO and that TPO has already been sent to your record room confirmed by Chris Strozier, who runs the record room for this case, then proactively I did all the steps and now I'm being treated like a perp. Because you only take my ID because I've committed a crime, not because I'm the victim reporting a crime. And I'm reporting a TPO. I'm live. I talked to Officer Powell about it when I called the information desk earlier. This is why, now, Georgia State does not have a chaplain. So the sergeant retired. Any peace officer can serve him with that. When they have been emailed it, they confirm he's there. It doesn't have to be the marshals. It can be any officer who interacts and sees that exists. It's a little bit extra for the officer, but it's the job. Try to get some of our proactive folk that were, but first shift is shifted from last year to this year. That's why Kenley was able to do what he did with the folks he got friends with. But in our Fulton County government building, we don't play these games. And I'm a citizen. Y'all remember all the footage we got? We're not going to say those officer names.
Hey, good. Can you tell me if you knew what Kevin Robinson?
Officers doing everything but verifying my temporary protection order. Johnny's going to end up running out the door like he did the last 2 times. I respect this officer and I put him on tape, even though I got to document the situation. And I'm not agitated, I'm fearful. That's why I have a temporary protection order that a judge ascertained that individual can't be by me. So we are beyond having to do a grassroots investigation when the Superior Court judge says, if he's around him in 200 yards, serve him. It ain't 200 yards right there. Then 24 hours after that, put handcuffs on him. He's figuring out it's a TPO that he's violating. If he hadn't been served, serve him, give him 24 hours. If he does it again, lock him up. False report of a crime, so y'all know, is a crime. This is the first step in documenting false report of a crime. Now, my guys, not this gentleman, I don't know him, but a lot of my Georgia State officers, they doing real stuff to keep you safe. They can't be abused on this minuscule stuff. I'm probably agitating them because his number one responsibility is situational awareness,
But he started naming names.
making sure that y'all are safe. And so this is crap. But they don't have their chaplain right now, and this political crap ain't going.
Okay.
This student is exercising all of your legal rights
Okay, cool. All right. Cool.
and demanding your safety.
Okay. All right, cool. So basically, just let him know what's going on, and it's best for him to stay out of the area.
It's not best, it's not legal. I'm gonna walk through any Fulton County pavement that the judge signed off on that order. It says Georgia State to Ebenezer. I'm gonna continue to walk through, and if not, then we're gonna take numbers. I'm sorry.
All right, check this out, man. The guy hasn't been served yet, man.
You can serve him. Are you refusing
No,
to?
I cannot serve him because it's a civil matter.
No, it's not. That's designed by a
So check
superior
this out,
court.
man.
I'm gonna tell you.
No, you gotta
It's signed by a superior court. This peace officer is refusing to serve him.
Look, man.
Right
hey,
now, Georgia State could. I'll take my ID because there's no crime.
Yeah.
Right now, this officer on behalf of Georgia State is understanding. You have a copy of it, and so on it,
I don't have a copy.
your agency has a
It's
copy,
filed- it's
and
filed
in your
with the county.
agency it says any. I apologize, superstars. They try to lock me up for nothing.
Hey, look.
Any peace officer can serve them, but the challenge is
Sir.
that they got some corrupt stuff in there, so they don't want to serve them. When the false police report was made, he cut out so that we couldn't have a number. Now we're documenting no number. The controller for GSU is in Hawaii. So Blake, the violence you spewing outside, if I was in the racetrack and you had the sergeant, the Marine Corps sergeant, who was running chaplain services, we'd be fine. If you had the who was out here, who's out on leave right now, we'd be fine. But this is what our students are going through. Where's Officer Parker? Where's Thornton? Where's any of the officers that care, that handle their job? I was in the Fulton County building, and the sheriff said any peace officer can handle this. We had a case like this inside of East Point, and we had that officer go out that you refused to. I'm gonna have his fucking badge, just like Dunjabs. Now, my court order from the judge clearly and concisely documents me walking through Fulton County. What you just did was you told me what they said, that I had a criminal trespass, which I don't. When I walked in that building, when I walked in that building, members of Georgia State staff,
Check this out.
what we wanted to take,
Check this out.
I can still talk. You can't overtalk me. I'm not a crime. I don't got to shut up for you. So what I'll say, since you work for them as a peace officer, is the false crime that was reported against me in front of the students. When that individual came out aggressive, when I walked in, all his little friends said I wasn't supposed to be here. And instead of you, on behalf of Georgia State, serving them as your duty is and your oath, you giving them a pass because of your boy. Motherfucker called him on the phone and asked what was going on first. Why? Am I not allowed in the building? Is there something legally say I can't be in the building?
What business do you have in the building?
Is there? I don't have to answer that to you. Am I guilty of a crime that you're investigating? Are you telling me a legitimate reason I can't be in the building other than your boy?
All right, man. I'm just trying to.
No, you just told me don't go in the building. I'm gonna walk in the building as my legal ability. Are you telling me something gonna happen to me other than the law? Because you're telling me for my best interest. So if I walk through a government school where I've been ministering for 20 years in my own radio station, what you telling me gonna happen to me, officer? For my best interest. It's in my best interest, since your outfit doesn't have its chaplain, for me to not to go and minister where your agency is unable to because you haven't filled that position. That's in my best interest.
You have free speech on the streets.
I have free speech, period.
What business do you have in the building?
Are you questioning me for a crime? Because I know I ain't got to answer you.
I'm asking you.
I'm a U.S. citizen walking on campus, and I have family members that are students.
All right, can we
So are
step
you
back?
telling me I ain't went
I need
nowhere?
my space. I need
I'm
my
in.
space.
I've given you 6 feet, so you can stop trying to perpetuate.
I need more than that, man.
6 feet was the distance granted during COVID for safe space. So I'm talking to you, and you're gonna stop trying to use what you're using the way you use it. My daddy ran the EOD. How much do you need exactly, officer?
Get your hands out your pocket.
Why? I have no weapon. It's my wallet. So anything that you using, son, I walk this out. You'll be the poke boy Because you done broke a couple of them right now. What else you want to have? Because my students watching. This is the example you have. For our student body. That's where this shit started. I'm going to stand like this because that's what our Fulton County told us to do for that crap you got going on down here. Do you want to serve this man the protection order or not? Or do I got to ask Lieutenant Hayward from IA to intervene? Because this individual ran during the event and you're giving him the ability to flee right now. So are you a peace officer or aiding and abetting a crime?
You can go and speak with Lieutenant Hayward, okay?
Are you going to interject and get this crime or not?
Look, you said you wanted to go speak with Lieutenant Hayward. You have all
I'm
the-
asking this officer to do his job. He double talking me and telling me not to.
You have all the right to go speak with
I have all the right to do everything that every single one of my students have the ability to do. And what we're not going to do is have this new group coming out on first shift doing what you do with our students. I've done that already. I talked to your sergeant. I talked to your records room. I talked to Fulton County. And you still won't do it. Hey, Blake, I'm trying to be nice because Miss What's her name ain't in town right now. But you need to address this because it seems as though your officers are not protecting student safety, number one priority. That individual came at me aggressive. And he doing nothing. That's exactly what happened when our teens get murdered by outside influence that has nothing to do with public safety. Officers like this. It's called occupational complacency. I can tell you, Georgia State got some officers go over and above. I'm going to walk back through this building and he going to do his job and keep me the fuck safe. Or I'm going to have his fucking badge. And you can be upset and curse him the fuck out as long as you curse him out the right way. This new group of law enforcement on campus ain't going to have it. It just ain't going to happen. Not going to happen. Now, let me walk y'all through the problem that President Blake gonna have.
You're not supposed to be in here. You're gonna have to.
Public safety just told me there's no criminal trespass.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Can we get a Georgia State officer?
Sir, you're not supposed to be in here.
We just had a Georgia State officer confrontation outside. We got it again. It's the same live. She calling Georgia State. If I'm be criminally trespassed, I'm be criminally trespassed for the same place that we've been doing videos all the time. You can't violate a judge's order. Judge says in this order, Georgia State, this lady said I can't be here. We want to prove that. Now, this is why y'all are live, so we can walk back over to this officer and say, when I walk in the building, I'm told I'm not supposed to be there, but am I supposed to be there or not? Oh, look, y'all, he left. Isn't that convenient? He had something to do. You see how fast his fuck ass took off? Watch out, y'all, don't really want to take. He was just talking all this shit right here about being public safety with me fighting for y'all and students. And look at him. His ass disappeared. Lieutenant Hayward, since you are running internal affairs, I need you to get some public safety that protects my student body. This shit, with that weirdo coming out aggressive at me, and then Georgia State Public Safety shifting it, we got an officer out here with a temporary protection order who refuses to serve it. Then when I walk in the building, we got folk, what narrative are you attempting to perpetuate? Because these my students. What narrative are you attempting to perpetuate? That a citizen is walking through and being harassed by law enforcement? Why? Because I'm screaming you on how you harass my male students? Still waiting for an officer. If a crime has been committed, Can y'all help me understand how in the world we walk up to a Georgia State officer, he says and runs all the calls, says that it doesn't exist, we come in, they don't serve him, she get on the phone, we go back to that Georgia State officer, he gone. John Lewis, the picture up on Kenley's, would say we're gonna get into good trouble, we're gonna sit right here. That's what we're gonna do. Because false report of a crime is a crime. And I used to be aggressive, but I'm not no now. So we're gonna walk it out. Worst case scenario, when an officer does come with brass, they gotta serve him. As for Sergeant Johnson, this is his case. Or Lieutenant Hayward for internal affairs. We got a cop's daughter involved in this. This is the exact parameter that the judge said. Be ministering to the students. No idea who that is, but that's not a member of public safety, that's security. With a relationship to Waller, and somehow her instruction, which we respect, is the opposite of what we got from the judge. At the end of the day, y'all, it's about the judge. What law enforcement officers, responding officers have the ability to do is make decisions based on their discretion. What they do not have the ability to do is to disregard a judge's order. That's what that officer just did. When we had that conversation with Kenley, Waller, then the challenge was that the officer did an investigation, but we don't have no case number. So Kenley got a lot of officers that come inside of his shop, but Kenley only served lunch. His security clearance and his pay level ain't high enough. And his little slick ass then finally did some shit that got him under it, with his son talking about he want to fight me. You don't want to fight me, son. You want to create a scene. And since you want your scene, I'm going to give you your scene and book your ass and let you get cuffs. And since it's retaliatory for the debt that your father didn't pay, I'm going to run you out the building. And that scene that just took place when I walked in this building, they screaming and all that, that's exactly what the administration of the university was bothered by. So when you are here to perpetuate income, making money off the student body, using your relationships with officers to hide in the cracks, in this political climate, it might be time for you to go. Now, unfortunately, the individual that walks in there and talks to them ain't around right now. So she out of town. We was gonna give him a pass, get him served, but now we gonna get him served and get him cuffed. A responding officer has no other choice. That temporary protection order against John Waller specifically talks about me ministering in Georgia State, and so he can't be within 200 yards. He got a problem with it, get served, get the fuck out, and tell it to the judge. All this slick shit, that's over with. Now I be laughing and joking, I be nice, I be cool. I don't know any of these people, and all of them can go to hell to jail, like they about to. There is also another order, so y'all know, where we've been threatened for that other employee to come out here with a TPO. False report of a crime is a crime, it's all retaliatory. But unfortunately, the controller isn't here right now. We're looking for an officer. I walked in, she said I wasn't supposed to be here. I sat here because I asked you if I was criminal trespass. I'm on the same line.
You can't be here, man.
Am I criminal trespass?
I can issue you one.
Why am I not allowed to be in here,
I'll
though?
help you out right now. Go ahead and just
But
leave,
why
man.
am I not allowed to be here, though?
Just go ahead and leave, man.
Why legally I'm asking you,
Just go
Officer
ahead and
House?
leave. You don't have any. I've already asked you to leave.
I'm asking you why.
Look,
I'm having the criminal trespass. You're refusing to serve him.
let me ask you this.
I'm using the restroom.
I'm trying.
My order says that I can be in Georgia State. This Georgia State. Do you have an order from somebody on Georgia State that says I should be in this building? Or are you making that decision as a responding officer? Because this is the same live stream from earlier. I'm asking a clear, concise question. Will you answer?
I'm asking you to leave.
I'm asking you to answer
I'm
me.
asking you to leave. Okay.
Are you arresting me if I'm not leaving?
Look,
Is that a directive or a question? Because a directive I have to take, but if you're asking me, I don't. But if you're asking
I'm
me,
giving you.
you're giving me a directive.
I'm giving you a directive to leave.
Okay. Will I be arrested if I don't?
I'm gonna give you a criminal trespass.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a criminal trespass, and you violate it, then I got to take you to jail.
Now here's my question. Are you willing to serve the TPO that you should as a peace officer before you do that? Are you willing to do your job before you arrest me?
First off,
that's the IA issue. Are you willing to? That's a yes or no. You want the same mutual response that I did. That's
step back.
Stop with that. I'm not high. I'm not excited. I'm a commander's kid. I speak from my chest because I'm a Marine Corps brat.
Step back.
So the question is, do you want me to step into the door? Do you feel safe now?
I want you to leave.
I'm dealing with the issue. But I'm asking you
I
why.
am telling you to leave.
Are you going to arrest me?
I am telling you to leave.
So I haven't been arrested yet. I'm going to walk out because he wanted to give me that. Will you serve the TPO? I'm asking you, will you serve the TPO?
I am telling you.
I'm asking you, will you serve the TPO as your legal duty?
I cannot.
He's refusing. You can. Any peace officer in the state of Georgia can sign it. Tell me you can't on camera. Can you serve it or not? Can you legally serve it or not? Are you legally responsible to serve it or not? Are you legally responsible to serve it? You can't touch me when I'm asking you to complete an exercise ordered by a judge. If you do, I'll have you arrested. I'll go through the process and get cuffed to have you arrested. Yes, I know your law. Are you refusing, because I'm asking you as a civil servant, if you'll serve this peace officer and you're saying no? You're threatening me with legal force. I'm going up to Edgewood. At the end of the day,
hey, look, man, come on.
Don't threaten me. I don't feel threatened by you. Don't walk up on me when you ask for space. You respect what they told you about me like I do. And don't reach for your taser like raising your voice makes me feel some kind of way. Tase me, motherfucker.
Go ahead and leave.
Tase me. You saw him grab his taser? I feel like that was a threat. Tase me. Your Honor, IA, that officer just grabbed his taser because I asked him to serve a TPO. And now he's walking into Kenley's where he just called on the phone. Officer Blake, President Blake, unfortunately, you don't have a chaplain, and you had individuals get aggressive in front of our student body. Y'all cool, y'all not on it. And then you had Mr. Kenley weaponize law enforcement. Now, we done went all the way through it. A judge, a Fulton County judge, has said me ministering to the student body out here is more important than him flipping burgers. Any peace officer can serve him. If I'm outside, he got to be over 200 yards away. But they got this little thing where the bottom line is Georgia State just refused a judge's order for Johnny Waller. Instead of making me feel safe, did y'all see that officer grab his taser? So you're grabbing your taser for me asking you to follow the law. And you got that girl in there talking about a TPO. All of y'all can go to fuck the jail and change that shit to KJ's. I'll be wherever I want to be legally, and you won't say shit about it. Now, y'all know this ain't 420. The real ones in 420. This some fake shit. We got a new group, so that the student body know, all of the officers I sent when we had the racetrack for the amazing work we put in to keep y'all safe, they all got stripes. This new group is intentionally focused on saying you're aggressive and then at me for calming it down. Kenley's Catering, your favorite auntie. When we got that girl, it was a domestic violence situation in Philadelphia. Her father is a cop, and it was a whole bunch of corruption shit. What you into follows you.